Mheshimiwa,
Jambo.
yes. Ona onta tobe standby. Nange toro cha. Deka ngapi sasa? Sidi akan ngasih kartu. Break yeren. Deka yam. Eling yajir. Sa, kok kabar dia tote? Ando chiri. Mheshimiwa.
Yes.
Tobe ke kamera yuase ete nene igo ranga jora nyibeke. Senda yogo charanse step.
Fine. I understand you. And now Toma, but it's coming in the few. Maybe when we'll have a break.
How many minutes are it?
Yeah, when you're already coming. I will talk again. It will take like 10 minutes.
No, what at once there to run a break. Nda yogo se tiga tora chaka.
Iko sawa.
Iko sawa.
Bien.
Niko tayari. Shot yake iko kwa TV. Sereta. Shot yake iko acha kwa TV, shot ya aina gani? Okay. Sawa. Tayari tu na tu ndoto ana okay. Okay. Mheshimiwa, tunaanza.
Okay. Yeah.
Sereta. Okay, sawa. Onyera kwa rekodi? Sereta? Yeah. Sawa. Okay, coming to you in 3, 2, 1. Alright, asante sana wano mwanchu muligerio kisiti banonse asobereta se margoba yabona jide kachia kutokire nibere chinsa nisa to chabona botoko mwanchu muligenya rgo sangamo naye asomuro tukulia ekebari etogoteba asazama the hot seat asemara yaro mwanchu muligeria one on one ko ase county Nyamira mwanchu muligeria rigori yamangana ngetoborai is Nyamira leadership working or waiting mwanchu muligeria ina toje kumulikira se margoba yabona kerandi bono mwanchimiwa oyoro yo babo rwandire bekero cyubo governor kubase county area ya Nyamira ngira bona bwoto bwate yamasemo mwanchu muligeria chinsemo cyonse mitandao nabo ikona ntore yamasemo ase TV ya Kisi TV oriole kagalia ngamenye kurase county Nyamira amaboli nancheire nabo kuliko ujumbe yao agwetera se namba ya SMS iyo bana screen yao nabo kunyara gutumira ujumbe yao omen nanchiro mwanchu muligeria ase maragoba yabona without much time enda ko mwari beno umeshimiwa muri abaligeri ba Kisi TV tumaye na kyakoro kwa nsemo kwa na kurwa nenseme ile gatike kurwa nsemo kiyen karibu sana mheshimiwa good evening I think it's good evening
Mbeamuno muraria Vincent Onyanja ne radio ya ne TV ya Kisi TV asega tumogokora anajua nyinyi ni kio ya jamii nanda asoboremu asokubeka mangana ino motari kogoswa monga station chinde chi mede other sides neringa mugo simamo nande mugo tiyando baitekene na kirembya mona seri bageri yabene twanyoro kwanira abantu banyamira jasa marita ngoro kubiu kombagi incoming governor 2027 igongo kwani abantu banyamira atumure atumwabeta Boruborabu North Mugrango West Mugrango Tutu Masaba nandi naba digandia te programme ukwanere oburayi bwa Nyamira nande tutebya abantu baitonga ngitobwate ngitora cyo kwa Nyamira nande nga Nyamirere nande Nyamire rochi.
All right. Asante sana. One first and foremost as ntunde yoko chakima nentunde yantangane kuligia ekorogo kyobo governor ime county ya Nyamira gosenga kwatemete kuligia
nenga kentangani nande asengejo there's what they call nature is the necessity is the matter of inventory that esengejo yemechando y'abantu banyamira baetere esengejo twarorera abantu beto banyamira bagarore no kuganio konene Nyamira kero kende tebwati boko ngubu abesa oboko ngubu Nyamira no goborai na kiagire to esoke to go ati gasongo bada the alternative leadership yera konye umuntu Nyamira n'abamenyi banyamira kwa chumura egero to korigereria since devolution yagete Nyamira yabereye konyore ngeri yabo nka county chinde lakini ekero korigereria ngeri yingo tumekere bya obokongwe bore ase obotumeki bwengeri igagera there's no excuse to raena nenga Nyamira ngero netari ko ngeri ya eko wa serikali ya berege konyora chibesechi lakini kero to golge ando baito nga okugani kwabo nabo kolega ali atekwarenge sengenjo yoburayi yobobe sengenjo bataranyora murayi already ko bakoreregas. That's why there is a shortage of good leadership as a county ya Nyamira. Nande nageko era tu again we the young people we have understood to igwete to amanyire nchando baito baganeti ekiagera into noto ibolire Nyamira na noto kinete Nyamira tuaro reme chando bawetera tuachire isiko tuasomire. So we have everything to change this county.
Ana mushimi wana first and foremost inchi getara okara na Nyamira gatebana ni igyo bintu binge batarekirana asengincho yobora yobe and again ekoro komore kirobora yobe mbara bya bago chora barajya babe
Moraria ekiroko ligeri county ya Nyamira. You know, the agency ya devolution jette to devolve. Yani ebintu birwe igari Nairobi biche ground ya somwana njyare enjireri ebango yare kuba ku Nairobi kero kendo mondo Nyamiro nyabwati ku Nyamira mpaka Nairobi bono ekaretwa ange no mwana inji.
Yes.
Sababu enene ya devolution no empower omontore instaria anyore oborayobya anyore amario konyagitari anyore chipara chingia farming abaremi babe empowered education ECD classes abantu baito banyore chigas abana banyore amasomo amaya ebinebye bintu byabe the default nagyagere kibasa kikurugora ali cyare to county gari so that erinde ali a stock or change bon ekero toko ligereria Nyamira since 2013 ekero devolution yante there is little impact yani ebintu bidura aligereri otebenga Nyamira ika to change chipara cheito nga kichiarenge 2013 now 2026 nga kichire ekero gobodi omwana inchi olega ali kenyoro nga is there a difference mara manga odenga actually they have gone to worse ekero wotaka chikaunt chinde waenda Muranga kwaenda Omabei kwaenda Kiambu na bokora abana inchi barore chipara chirami cha chiremba kebinyora chitarenge the status ya mache chinsoko cheito they are turning to be worse nonekro chiarenge 2013 at this time we expecting onanga abantu baito bansire go test ya mache agosoka isiko sa mache nyomba mwaye no akoigorega makora onyora mache noare because this is one of the default unit.
All right.
Mbaka rero igananda bang na baito 2013 ya baga chire roche that is the status quo bono no ndo chale sabare kwenda machali taiyo nandikero kendi gara mabe amachafu mono so nakikitoje tuwarigere ringa devolution came so that we can have industries factory because we have as a governor you are exposed to anywhere in this world nobody right yogota randoms orikie investors obatebi opportunity to bwate Nyamira ga nech so we have not seen even the big collection because and other areas na boko ranga they have started their factory. How do we improve our agriculture ikegera bantu baito kolike dorenga our the economic activity ya bantu baito Nyamira nchirichi most is farming HI ikemeri HI kero kena kibategemete kurutu ile devolution. Have you ever seen the governor Nyamira ya take the part ekorwanero mulemi bwechai okoliye no any market ikegera you can move anywhere in this world as a governor. Ikegera you are sponsored by the county. Ikiri governor ko enda isiko. Let's say nganko enda China. Igal well catered. Ebe sago tumeka ne mwananchi. Ikiakoli ikiakonyu aria sago no mwananchi. If you look a budget ye county ya Nyamira, you can see korore ba dange budget ba tumekire ko tara. Inkoyense. It's a lot of money. But does it have impact in the county? The answer is no. That's not a motive of devolution. You are supposed to have smart people who market a county, the global market. So we cannot say in a county area has set any factory, even a simple one. Across no any trees here talk. There's nothing like that. They have never even thought of that. Elizona, associated.
Mheshimiwa, why do you think ebionse bitara kolekana? Is it na watabuati umanyi bintu mbente kolekana or is just no kombia? Or same captain taijo yo krene.
No, when you have a leader who doesn't understand ekasiai, yani umura yotama etikasiai. Era mbuge tenga achorire gari. He doesn't understand what support the governorship position now occupying. How powerful is that position? And era change over mababa nanji. Kirobwa are short-sighted. Yani umurai okolike rias angesan. Umurai otabwa tibo stemia. Because you know, ekiroko boringa one, our first governor Nyamira was the late Nyagarama. He tried. And the current governor was his deputy. Yeah. So sometimes this governor has been in power since 2013. So there is no amount of excuse here at them Njembo no naso ete tigamanyenga ki government take over run. Or no more to expect it or understand the system chi county na kichiko run. Onangonelo ko lead among the 47 counties. But look at the project we have in Nyamira. There's no project. Boni no muturo mudinga governor. Toro kiango korwa so eto vis 2013. Again to no mboni gora endeka as Nyaribo. Ora again de to benga 2027 ingo ko chikura. Ora de yaba 19 adina rengo vis. This is what I did. He cannot. Most of the projects in Nyamira, nature project the that project is there. Intention ya bono cross chibe the project.
Like which project which you to make Mheshimiwa, can you give me an example? Mugwe karona ki project kitere Nyamira ne yeneye ego tumeka soko nyara kuri chibe siwa Nyamira.
I want to kukoragere one by one. A stadium nere manka gari. That stadium we are to 2014. Boni today 2026.
12 years.
12 years. Yani yanya koera. What kind of stadium are you? Eneri kuwagatu Nyamira ekoila 12 years. Is it Old Trafford ya kuwagatu? In fact, then don't you transform to the reality. You can ndege tiki what the banga no ye koila 12 years. It's what again to keri kenka a shade of a petrol station, and it has costed over 300 million. So every year a budget ye kwende nero. That's one example. Two, there is county headquarters. That project a budget ya yenga to kwa na lero iga igo ya kanire kaera. They have exceeded the budget, but it's still stalled. County Ritebuati obis. It's the only county in this country. Itabuati headquarter. Bone yina project then these are the mega project na which are not there. So on this project, impact kitibuati kuchia se wananchi. So this is an example where the governor he cannot think beyond changing his life. Ere abu getting grow career bege tuali chinjog mabuga yere bugeka na mokae ne familia, which is wrong. Keri, he needs to come up with a project. Ego chenjog mabu mwananchi, ego create employment. As a kijana career kore university kere iskari. As a county.
Yes, before Taragandali, what could you do? Yarkwana Yorobisi, into Kyoto first priority, or second Yarkan was 2027, which in check on Nyamira.
One, you know, sometimes for no as the county area, it has to take us good time when you run back to the normal graph. One, I told you we need to ask ourselves to why devolution yachet. So that no koni afkado onsaria and only opportunity yoko kina kirango kia kivya sara. Because we have to think how do we create employment? I want to give you an example. Oh, in the manga area, at another bonigo and dokonyoga chiga chigo collegas boniga chicoira. This mining again, the guy.
Chico Morum.
Yes, Morumuri, Kirdari Kebuse. For instance, Gavanena Vera bring an Ekebuse you got. But a mineral is very important. Koirua, Naba China, Vachikorosia, Chitairi Chinyomba, Vachikorosia, every last if Tokonura match, what every combi. Bono, we can have a negotiation with those guys like instead Moko will see more this mineral ga Nyamira Mwachikonyero Seriga. Let's have as a county to provide over the more creative factory so that by the process more benefit the county is benefiting when a factory go chagari mangagari abasaya baitongonyora bali chigari on the process abang na bako ni nonevi nichi avocado there's a ready market abando bari gari they will be able to they'll get some rent. But now those people are taking everything. And they can just sign is not. But in the real sense, that's a very important mineral to the county. So those are the things to us to change immediately. Benefit, and as a county, we also benefit.
How will you do namangana unemployment as a county Nyamira? Yakoranganigwa enchira abantu bakulekwa most abango babarre bakwe murungania Konde county kwa board ningo manyire okande county batate komanya ningo gotoma gochiro kuri yemerimo. In fact, there is one of the aspirants okuri korgo kuru ase ward iri yamanga ochiete county kuri yemerimo atara so ase sema ya siasa akaburirwa ningo gotoma. So have you heard bintu bine byo korkana menye county ya Nyamira?
Yes, and I really want to condemn only you have an qualified governor. A governor who is not on merit, he'll always go to make a shortcut. He got here through shortcut. Because I've had an issue with.
He was voted for, not a shortcut.
Still, you can use shortcut and win election. It's possible.
So you believe you guys
I've questioned that many times. I've even did it to ESCs. Questioning qualification key governor. You know, through Rani County is not qualified. We have asked ESCs because are questionable. We have evidence that he doesn't have what it takes to be a governor. Still, that matters with the ESCC. And over timeline, they need to tell us. I've made it a stand. 2027. I'm going to run for that office. I'll trust this governor to make his certificate public. I cannot allow to run election with someone who's not qualified. We can't become a Sagarai and Chembekayan. We don't have election with an incompetent person. I cannot run again as an incompetent person. How? He must.
No, it was cleared by IBC 2022.
We know what happened, and I can tell you. Into my to God. Masakara, you know, even we have had one of the leaders about the Montonaro and Anita Masakara crusade.
All right.
Masakara and Anituari. I like Ringer. I create a language that I interpreted, which happened later. A kanyorunga tari certificate arenge ya degree nege ento monta attended the crusade. So that's why we have written to ESCC. Edo tevinga eto masakara mugaba no ya IPs. We have gone even to court. Akaenda raka atela courtinga nyamudeta masakara ngenda IPs. Ekiroso mete no weta kando ekirobota masakara nge diko bag. If you ask me, ntanga masakara I even sent to you on WhatsApp. We have challenged him mugaba no. It's possible in this Kenya. We have seen a number of people who are very cleared by IPs with fake certificates. They are there.
Okay.
So it happens. It's possible, but this time, this governor, obeyed and Koryeki. Type massacre, so they don't have that boldness of questioning.
So I know what the papers want, you must question.
I'm qualified to run for this seat. About papers. You see, I'm telling you, this governor has been running against people part of the same status. So you can no question. So he has never faced someone of what they collect papers. That's why I'm telling him this round is not going to be business as usual. We come massacre on the public to manyenga qualification change it.
So your target is Nyaribo to putting papers on table, or say your target
We are talking about qualification for you to be a governor. There
But
is a
that's
reason why. There's a reason why a constitution has set bare minimum for you to be a governor. We are not going to allow you to use shortcuts and be clear. That's why we, as a county.
Mheshimiwa, just a simple one. Is that your work?
No. Let me tell you.
Yes.
I'm giving you an example. Wachiro mupira, there's rules yo mupiro that mupiro is football no magoro. Then your opponent is using both hands. Sometimes you can compromise the referee. One, we are going to be very keen. We are going to be very keen on that. And I'm telling him that this one is not going to work. When the school is better, and because it will not be business as usual. I want to run with qualified people.
Yes. Mheshimiwa, yes. Back to the Yabono, the other governor, because that was a by the way. Now, Nyamira governor of county come 2027.
I have a solution for the people of Nyamira.
Right.
One, I want to look at the health. In area ito level 5. I'm ready to make it a world-class hospital. Why? I take LT to be very serious to our people.
Right.
We have seen governor empty boxes. We have seen Nyamira, Bagenda Eldoret. Nyamira, Bagenda Kenyatta. I don't see a reason why, as a country with the budget we have, in Kintabe, all machines. Most of the machines, they're not working. That's why when you're referred, just a petty issue when the government at the county level. One, we have sub-county. Machine, Mariogo, so I'll take LT to be very serious because in Nyamira run well, it will give us revenue to the county. But poor leadership. One, Omondo lead health is not even qualified to be Tabuati skills, Tabuati to understand what is running. So I'll ensure that the executive who I want to serve in my government, they're competent people with good merit. Taringa, because Kwena Nunkuru Alino Mosanione, Nkolete, Nkobeke health in John Webia Saravire or Chibesa. One, that's what I'm telling you. I want to look at the LT, feel serious.
Yes.
The very corrupt system at Senyagitari. Yaninga Mariogo, to a rega baneko and a Mariogo. You just want to make it Kanenga is a very big deal. That should be normal. Amariogo Kobe should not be something it should be a normal Amariogo should be in there. taringa kira mario ga chire bonora ngeri media ora ngeri chire edition split chitanga senga Nyamira yanyo na mario. That's how a failed system. I'll take LT very serious. Tinko na boxes singa na ndo kanich camera na na box chire empty. In the real sense, it's our right yaba 90 konyora good medical. So I'll take LT very serious. That's one. Two, our farmers. You know, when we have even in agriculture sector, I'll get qualified individuals to work for my people. We need to teach our people on the modern agriculture. Mostly even from World Bank. As agriculture department, we'll have a system where we'll provide our farmers with the modern seed. We will have to be in a position as a county, we just chip in to make affordable the input. We have to find a way to increase input. Mostly, I love a budget. As setura tuare abaremi bakonyora even to grow a county, then we'll agree how they'll be paying from after their harvest. Two, we'll try to find a market for the chindagre chabaremi bakolema. You know, it do not make sense. Ekero as a country are providing the farm input to farmers, but they don't have the market. One, the consumption will help to know the market, probably abroad, like the avocado. It's not about tea. There are so many cash crops. You see, that mentality. If NHI failed, it's not giving them an input, it's not giving them profit. Because I love smart people in office, research, current go trade in the market. So in 3 months, we will find them a market at back on. That will change the life of a farmer or area. Maybe Borabwe Kebuse or Tokarega area manga. So our farming, as we speak, because they start stagnant mind. We'll have to have on the modern farming so that there is a faida nera konyo. Two, there's a lot of modern farming actually. I like to young people back college school. If you cannot train your people, even if you give them money, so in every center we are going to set a training for our farmers. Again, we need to look on how to improve the whatever is being produced by farmers. We need to see what kind of industry as a county we can set up because onye make a talk. We need to find out talk about konya matokaya a change we kurukoba meze ditoke na body koros we binte bingasan. You've seen we can have a wine made of banana. We have crepes, we have bread, we have a cake. So, if we can have investors and we can educate our farmers inga mwisho usimeka matoke ikomi ayo tubwate land in gusi o de montonga matoka ikomi every mochiga kero mojo usimeka matoke efactionere tu asetriga every month or at this period na omokonyora a profit nyinge ko bweye. So most of our land, it's an there are capitalized. So we are going to come out with this industries that I said. I've given you an example about what is consume Nyamira, which we can produce ourselves. Because manufacturing is an area na ganiko emphasize or na ganiko corrugated monosan.
All right. Mheshimiwa, utaraso nsemo yoborai abandi bagana tuwo kurigereria inandake nguriyo giki. At the same time omuntu nagani kumanya inkieke gwakorire kiragere kyomunso omuntu urarisko atebe na maene omwishimuga Duke na isana kwa mugabana we county ya Nyamira.
You know, at my age, what I'm giving, and that's where we go wrong. One, I want to judge me on, I've not served in an elective seat. Tinda gamba kirogo. I've gone to school. I've worked for the government for a short time. That's 5 years. So I have the experience of management. Eyena chenkore nkonye omonyamiro nali utandike. Because on the constitution, all on the qualification of the governor, they just asked you have to meet this. But from where I come, at my capacity in my that influence, I've changed the life of 1, 2, 3 individuals. We have fought the darkness which is being spearheaded by this government. We have fought corruption. Instance, we, as my duty, as a citizen of Nyamira, we have fought for good leadership, which we are ready to transform. So, at my age, I could have not seen that. Probably kende okora binto binene na gente venga na chite ngaga chi nyaktari ngaga school. But at my level, Konyarande ko give back to the community. I always have you come back foundation a year or assist vulnerable students but from background. I have a number of students in working school fees. At every time from where I come from, I do reward them following my badge. You see, I hold these functions every year. So I don't have that capacity. Like I'm not a government. You come back, not a government. But I believe in an implanted capacity. You go transform abantu banyamira.
Right. Mheshimiwa, yara kuba no visiole. Umurai sasa orongo rwagusi. Entune tangano murai sachete ige county Nyamira pasta bete mochari bagasaba bagachirwe nenyasi asinya getali Nyamira. Entune yakabere county Nyamira iko yataba baro sarwe Park Street. If you were in office, you could call murai sakole meya county Nyamira.
One, I want to Victoria Savanto Nyamira as saving to be governor Konyara Waigo Saba. One, Mugaban Oria, he has failed the people of Nyamira. That's one thing. You know, the president is the most powerful man in the country. So many times Obey promise many things at Atara. If I was the governor, the industrial park is stronger, which the president has promised in many instances. I love Edim. I'm accountable. I can need area the thing we need an industrial back every strong gari. Area konya abantu baito ba strong. Nyamira. Two, ekirongo saba mochari. Nande kirongo ligeri chipara chiri Nyamira. They're pathetic. An alternative last month correct 25 kilometers road. Kebirigo Kiambere to all the way to Nyagaji in example. Chipara chiri Nyamira, they're pathetic. That is work order. Two, Enyakitari do Nyamira neta gedo konyo konge sana. You know, I also na go said any president, you know, we can akwenda sande o debanga na ena ni 5 billion chiswa Nyakitari. Uma wika Nyamira pa odanga ni ngende itari nchikopolo sembato echibeza torete Nyamira. You know, it doesn't make sense. Simply, you task the president yako echibeza o agachire Nyakitari we expand Nyakitari. Two, ekero koranga aba baito Nyamira mbabwate challenge gasinchiyo. We don't have employment for you. He could have asked even an industry. He could have, you know, you cannot ask what you don't have. Ere munyene tabua tigendo kiria go saba. Ekero go saba mochari. I think this someone know if for things about these people. So ebing tobiraga ni Nyamira ne vinge wetani mochari ne wall ne Park Street. Ekero kwenda usabe president de Park Street. When you might do yapi a railway yeri ne historia go bate. You know, ekere area ikonge to kwanira ikonge area ikonge. A budget yeri ne manyiri 500 billion. A president yama waja ikonge yado debinga ikonge ni nchempa 300 million. Why? You know, up to now, a map nero e koroki ase kwerende yego eta. I could have challenged the president in a set. Ikonge ye map area belidan. Ikonge be included to be showing kwerende nero. So you just given a promise. Ngo mwano kwewe tamtam. Ngetero so nga ino chere mwene na chire. So I'm sorry that the governor has failed us. Ikiagala chiparaje Nyamira ndubu atipara Nyamira. ECD classes in Chiyo no na banumba ECD mbanya wakaru mesara. Enyakitari cheito ichire pathetic bantu bayonyora burwari buisa inegari basaya baitomba bwatikazi. Then you ask for a mortuary. What are we discussing? Na yora.
Mheshimiwa, umugabano weka Nyamira ntwaraga gate abana bakwacha ko gwero ngori school. Was it not an initiative acha agetivu no mugabano we county kwa abana ngori?
Okay. Kiro wa jede school. Ngade ne ngori wa kanyuru. Kwa gande school. At this modern society, we need to make education appealing to this kid. Even at home, so I've seen other governors giving milk. Why are you giving bullet? At this time, are you making this education? You know, we need to motivate Abanava. Bachino in school. Abanamba bako wasataka. Abanta nyare ko afford what they can afford Neri Cairo. The big sky. And I can tell you, program where you think I think again. If you do your research well, it was a scheme. You know, because first of all, it's not of a goodwill. Kwabana abakika mewaliro ngoli. You know, you understand? Erongoli crossway school. You compare it to Erongoli mwana kolunga. There's a very big difference. No one no nasa or your baby class. So I think the governor need to be a bit modern. And that's what happened to advise us why I'm advising in a good way. Because at this regime. I've seen Kiambu County giving milk. Even his counterpart governor is giving milk. So he should up his game. At least Yamanyenga Bantomba Ruterongori. And only at this age, we should not punish the same kids now. So that was a scheme. Yeah, Lenge well said. Because ask even those teachers up to now. It's not there.
All right, we'll come there. Mushimi ingikiragere abanyamira bakwege nebuna you deliver. Or waliba kocha bange, they speak the same. Ngari baga nimba korere. You have come whatever all wuli baga no bakorere. What do you think? Kosi ingikiragere abanyamira bakwege na no chukwa korere miri.
I think at my age, I have a lot to achieve in this world. Igagera nchetin koligikero geke nchiwe kwanya kiduko mbali. Nche I've been brought up in Nyamira na some na robo takaboli abantu baito ba kinera na rore mechanda abantu baito ba goetera na rore nchira abantu baito ba gochandeka na marwira make ayabwende ko ba under that very by government and abantu baito ba is a norm gochandeka. The government has a duty to take care of these people. Neri bantu baito bataranyora monto okobaro kyubu ya bwobora. I'm ready to change the lives of the people because at this age Nyamira County atembure tua every day ngabantu baito mpaka nande baende road. As a county, we need to give these people clean piped water. You know, that's one way you will create employment. You connect the Mirengima to have Keromuching and water much. I'll employ young people, but also may meter every month. We can charge as low as 200 per month, a standard rate. So we are going to employ people. We are going to employ engineers. We are going to employ even watchmen.
All right.
That's one way you will change lives here. Right. If the shortage of water, you don't even understanding. How do we have shortage of water? A town you got but remote and even 50,000. They have shortage of water. There's a problem with our leaders. So
because they're challenging. Yes, just a quick one. I think you change to come your carando, children become your son. No matter now, abantu bale batanga tebosibwa oba ligire of your governor and the view for a county Nyamira. You are coming just fresh. Na no tayari go come na barabu mo isa nominations na boy go so what 2027 simply because whatever babera siasa, they know what Nyamira wants, they know mama take kitakire. I am born was it. Pakotevi I know mwana mokai tabote tigatora arigia abantu barababere chinkongonta siasa anyo debro give you bara na mona sekero kyo governor because etrend ya Nyamira yarokane you give the whole age people kunyara ko irobora yo.
We are here to change this thinking. It's a backward thinking. You must be very old to be a governor. And I want to put the Andwanya Miranga. It's not about age. It's about the ability of colleagues. At counties, they don't care how old you are. It's only Nyamira. We have retired. Abantu bari retiring abadde go bugabana. Ikiro kyo bugabana kireri served. Asabantu nga bari retired. Bahaboliri byo mara 20. It's not about that. It's about service to mwananchi. You see, ndo wanja abaibuli abatu somerete botaka ba sacrifice bagatsomi togendere korora bago cyandeka ngatoganye togote tumacho bakonya. They not be there. Tutale to bakonya boniga bale moyo barolenga what they planted on us. It was a good seed. Bono.
Right.
If you want to wait minke 70 years, I not have energy in Korabante, guys. At this age, import the chingu. Chirina woke, Sakum Nambi, entire all constituents. Or that you wish to be on the dinner, Dogorali. No, like he governor is too tired. No matter the negative minister, Konya, I get out the noise answer. I not look for power at the age of 70 or the age of 50 or 60.
Right.
I want to work for the people now.
Right. Okay. Mheshimiwa, okiki wana sengi jichinsi ganda itoko mnyokaga analia. Ayabono nsemo kyole. Are you for one term or is it going for 2 term?
Okay. In one term. And I don't sit on fence when it comes to politics. We have to make my stand well known. And then come support one. Fred Matiang'i as a president. And let it be known that if you're not supporting Fred Matiang'i and you're coming from Gusi, either you're Nyamira, Waru Songo, you have no future in beyond 2027. Because
right. Toko chukora, ni mwana zile kachinke. What if toire kero kyo governor 2027?
I've done my research. And I want to tell you that if is not our option. It's a win-win. We are not imagining to have anything. It must be a win. And we are prepared. There's no one there who is going to defeat us. We are ready to take.
So, are you going to via Jubilee ticket or say ticket in SMN? Ticket ni Jubilee or so that ekiama kure affiliated party ya Jubilee. Osike ko bwatsi mura iwo yo kure 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 kwenza.
I'll buy on a Jubilee ticket or later I'll make my stand. And because that's a party of Fred Matiang'i and we have to support him. And we believe that if you are a friend to Fred Matiang'i, you must fire on his party. I'm ready to go for nomination. I'm ready to face anyone. I'm even encouraging the sitting governor. I see a keyos kiriabuadegia hupa. I check out Jubilee to Meranoro. Yes, to the nomination. In Koromo Sacha, in the Kuebisera, you have an affiliated, a friendly party. You know the party which Matiang'i is running with. It's Jubilee, it's in Zimbabwe.
Do you know so far? Yes, do you know so far? Abantu bakuriye kyo bagavana ku Nyamira batagete ticket ya Jubilee na abandi sana. Tubwate one of the doctor, tubwate Kemoni, Ben Mwanya at Yanga Soaria Source in Jubilee. We have another one, you're America, whatever Uncle Yare Kyogo ticket ya Jubilee. There you are, Uncle Yore, but he's out of the country. So are you going to face these people? Abantu Jubilee before you. What they talk about Jubilee? How sure you have just come fresh or just a Kiama that only ticket ya Jubilee?
We have called the party to hold free, fair, democratic nomination. We are not going to negotiate on that because I believe that this nomination will be free. Right. It doesn't matter how long you have been in the party. What we are going to look with the ability you have to change the count of Nyamira. Because we need new blood. Dr. Manyinka amanya Nyamira. I already go koraba nanjegas. Because you are in America, we don't fear anyone. We are ready to face anyone. It doesn't matter how old you are or young you are. Just come. We are inviting everyone. We are here. We're in this party. So we are ready to face anyone. And we are even encouraging, we are inviting more people to join this party because we believe that the governor is going to come from this party to be, and we are members of this party. We are supporting this party.
Because of interest of time, I wish we had enough time. Engana ya mwali yokochia somo Nyamira ne riri.
Ingote yandu wetu wa Nyamira bagendere kuvuga tachikura sobombe. Change is coming. We got to change obrai wetu for many years mwa chandekire lakini bono nko chande ngo jana ko batinya mariga nande nko baganinga mubwatisie our presidential candidate one Fred Matiang'i he is being supported everywhere. Naga nonga Nyamira is his bedroom. We must ensure that he gets everything he needs from this county. Anyone who is going to stand on his way, I want to tell him that we are going to destroy him politically. Yani, that which you cover spared. Doesn't matter who you are. If you try to stand on our way, we are going to crush you completely. Politically, we are not going to entertain you. So I'm asking everyone, this is an opportunity to we must sacrifice and support one. Fred Matiang'i, na nje monde ngererie, erinde mbakonye, azekera okutobo gabana. Buyamono.
We wish you all the very best. Mbia mwana soko sangamo na into sometime na neto kuligyo mwancho ntokuligyo mushimiwa onyara gusangana gukwana bono amo nabageria bakisiti mwancho barikyo no gikiragaho nangote na mbia mwana nafika mwisho asebono enkwana ya bono botuko asense mere magna the hot seat azangirano yokuliye kero kyo gavana kurase county ya Nyamira. In a short while, Guranda Semesa Yamaganama, thanks for watching. I'll be right back with the mention of Vincent Onyancha.